Alright, Shalom. I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, YahWHAWAII BA, Wahawakak. We'll say double honor to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone for teaching his word in truth and sincerity and for ruling well. And salutations to my fellow Akim across the four corners of the globe, preaching in the name of Yahweh, by Hashem, YahWHAWAII. Hey, this is the brother Gabar Yahweh from GMSHAWAII, coming to you with a quick in-transit / impromptu. I was on my way to camp, and the water Yahweh by Hashem, YahWHAWAII, Lord willing, we get there safe, man. To just be able to go out on the highways and hedges, man. You know, and the area where we normally hold camp at is supposedly kind of open. You know what I'm saying? And so we're gonna go out there. We're gonna hold camp, Lord willing. You know, we won't get no trouble, or they won't give us no issues. But I was sitting here thinking something I was thinking about last night. I was meditating on last night. And it's a part of counting the cost. You know, counting the cost when you're in this truth. You know, that counting the cost goes back to in the book of Luke. You know, where it says, "What man desiring to build the house doesn't sit down and count up the cost and see if he have sufficient enough to finish, man." And that's what we have to pray to Yahweh Hashem YahWHAWAII for daily, on a daily, is having sufficient enough to finish this fight, man. You know, efficient enough faith, efficient enough patience, efficient enough strength, and to keep on pushing. Because YahWHAWAII said, "He that endureth unto the end, the same shall be saved." Now, what made me think about this was the fact that Elder GMSHAWAII BA and Elder Malcolm and another brother from the GMS Chicago camp, they had did a video, or kind of posted a video of basically they were having an inquisition about us, man. You know, and that the FBI director basically said that, you know, we're under investigation, man. If we call ourselves a part of the Hebrew Israelites, because I think you see the black Hebrew Israelites, or he said Hebrew Israelites, they got us on record. In which, you know, this is nothing new. When you go back to Project Megiddo, it mentions the black Hebrew Israelites, in which we don't call ourselves black Hebrew Israelites, because we're not black. We're just the Israelites. And what are we doing? We're telling the truth about our nation. We're going out and prophesying and preaching through the words of the Holy Bible who we are, man. Because that's where our history is. Our history is not in these museums, even though some of the things that we did in history are locked in these private museums, some public museums. But our history can be found in the Holy Bible, man. You know, our nationality can be found in the Holy Bible. You ain't got to go to Africa, because we're not African. You know, we're Israelites, man. Some from the tribe of Judah, Benjamin, Levi. Some from Ephraim, Manasseh, Issachar, Shemaiah, which is some so-called Simeon. You know, some of us from Zebulun, Asher, you know, Naphtali. But we're the 12 tribes of Israel, man. And where do we go out and preach? All we going out is preaching the word of the Heavenly Father, telling the world what their judgment is going to be, in truth and in sincerity. And for that, we're being investigated, you know. And really, they don't want, the powers that be didn't want us to wake up. But Yahweh Hashem YahWHAWAII, who's the power of all and over everything, He put it on our spirit to wake up. So the Heavenly Father is going to protect us, man. He is protecting us on a daily basis. Even if we do catch some hell and go through some things, whether that be being grabbed up by these federal agents, or whether it being taken to a concentration camp, YahWHAWAII is the Heavenly Father and the Son, Yahweh Hashem YahWHAWAII, and the angels, they don't take breaks, man. In the spirit world, playing cards, man. You know, playing dominoes. You know, they're constantly on the watch, man, because the key thing is, right now, in the spirit world, is the redemption of the Lord's people, which are the Israelites, which is us, man. You know, everything was all cool when we was calling ourselves black this and black this, African and all this other, you know, but that's who we are. We're the children of Israel, man. You know? And so, when I was watching it, you know, I was thinking to myself, like, man, I just started praying to Yahweh Hashem YahWHAWAII that, you know, He keep His hedge of angels around not only me, but all our brothers, man, all the brothers, all the sincere Akim across the four corners of the globe, because you got to understand, when this whole being an Israelite and knowing the truth and knowing the Heavenly Father's name, Yahweh, and His Son name, YahWHAWAII name, This ain't something to be taken lightly. This is not a gang. This is not a group of men that just want to hang out, talk shit. No, this is reality. And really, in truth and sincerity, man, it's life and death, man. Either way you look at it. We could be put to death for our belief, okay? We could be put to death if you fall out of our belief, you know? But you can live. You can live in this truth too, man. And this truth is about living. We're born again. Knowing who we are. Knowing our power. Knowing the name of the Heavenly Father, man. And the power that He has, man. You know, and what He controls, which is everything. On the right-hand side and on the left-hand side. And so, again, just thinking about taking all that in consideration for all the younger brothers, don't be scared. And even if you are a little bit fearful, man, that's all right. You know, we're in the flesh. But we ain't living in the flesh, man. And so don't let that fear consume you. You know, hearing that, you know, the feds is watching. You know, nigga in the world, he's talking about the feds watching. But Esau ain't concerned with them niggas. He's concerned with us, man. You know, and they got packets on all of us. They know who all the, you know, people are. You know, and they just waiting and abiding their time. But while they abiding their time, Yahweh Shah is abiding His time. Just like the elder had brought out in which if you read if you watch that video, they brought out a scripture, I think it was Psalms 32. You know, it was talking about how this devil wanted to basically persecute us and speaking the truth. But it also, when you read down, it also tell you about how Yahweh Shah is going to protect us, man. You know, you got to believe that, man. You go out here into these highways and hedges, look, we going out wise as serpents and harmless as doves, man. You know, we ain't physically doing nothing. We ain't physically telling nobody to raise up. We telling you what's going to happen before it happens. So that when it does happen, you going to know that a prophet have been amongst you, man. That's all we doing, man. You know? And if we got to be, you know, condemned for that in this world, to the world, then we ain't condemned, man. We free. Because we blessed. You know? Salvation is near. And this devil knows it, man. And he's trying to prepare on all sides for this war that he's going to have to execute with the Most High, Yahweh Shah, which he's going to lose. How do we know that? Because it's in the scriptures. Scriptures say that this devil's going to lose, man. This angel's not going to be found in heaven no more when Yahweh Shah appears, man. You know? Also it says that in Revelation 2, fear none of these things which shall come upon you, for the devil may cast some of you into prison for 10 days, be thou faithful unto death, and I will give you a crown of life, man. And we want that crown of life, man. We want that crown of life, man. You know? We live in Yahweh Shai, Mashiach, and we bear the substance of Yahweh Shai, Mashiach, man. And the servant is no greater than the master. And that's something I was thinking about, you know, and I'm on my way to camp. It just made me think about that and want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Just have a spiritual conversation in regards to that. Don't get scared. Don't fall out. Don't fall back. Because the only way we can go out of this truth is forward, man. We got to keep going forward, man. Ain't no looking back. That's the thing. Ain't no looking back. You can't just be like, oh, the feds are watching. I ain't no Israel no more. They already know who you are. You know, they know the videos watching. That's why. Salakia. Recently,
one of the 4 beasts said, come and see.
Salakia.
And I saw, and behold, a white horse.
Salakia about that. Recently, they got the thing where the feds can look at your search browser history, your search history, without any warrants now, man. So they'll look in your search history and they'll see if you were so-called watching these Israelite videos. You know what I'm saying? They'll look and see. Yeah, so they'll look and see if you've been watching the videos, how many videos you watch, how long you watch, you know? Because we're an enemy to them. But we've always been an enemy to them. Just like they've always been an enemy to us. And when I say they, I'm talking about the Edomites. The Edomites. Okay?
we're behind enemy lines, man. We're prisoners of war. Just because you can go to work all day, you can drive in your car, you can get on a plane and fly somewhere, we're not free. We ain't been free. Our people went through hardcore slavery, was dragged over here in chains and bottom of slave ships. And this devil, he wants to re-enslave us with the RFID chip, man. Physically enslave us with an RFID chip, man. This is what this devil is trying to do, man. What you think the Most High is just sitting up in the heavens like, oh yeah, that's cool, let them do that. Hell no, the Most High is about to destroy them. Like he said in Nahum 1:9, what do you imagine against the Most High? Affliction shall not rise the second time, man. You know, that affliction ain't gonna rise the second time, man. I don't care what kind of lies you try to instill into the world, into the minds of the people. I don't care what narrative you try to create to get the people to roll on the side. And all the people that do jump on Esau's side, guess what? They're gonna be destroyed too. Yahweh gonna destroy them, whether they the people of our own family, definitely people of our nation, and our family going to try to roll on us, man. But guess what? They're going to be destroyed, man. You side with the enemy, man. Thinking that he's going to win. But he ain't going to win. He's going to lose, man. He's already lost, man. And the spirit of this dude, judgment has already been set. And that's when we go out in the highways and hedges to preach and prophesy weekly, man. You know? And that's another thing, too. With these so-called coronavirus laws being somewhat relaxed. You know what I'm saying? Which, you know, they try to open up establishments and stuff. Guess what? We going back out there and we prophesying, man. We was prophesying indoors, we was prophesying outdoors, because like the scripture says, be instant in season and out of season, man. You know? And that's what we're doing, man. And this is all a part of the battle. And it takes faith to do it, brothers. This is not easy. You see a lot of people be on the comment boards commenting, always got something to say. But how many of these cats are out there preaching and prophesying? You got a lot of jakes, they just watch the videos for entertainment's sake, man. Their faith is not being tested, man. You know? They're sitting up in the house doing nothing, man. Bullshit. While we out here through the spirit and power of Yahweh putting our hands to the plow. And the Most High said, don't think that your work is in vain, man. Our work is not in vain, man. It's not. Okay? The fruits of our work will remain. Yahweh is going to be with us, man. Whether we die in this life, okay? Whether we be, you know, ostracized, don't matter, man. The Most High is going to be with us in death and in life, man. Because there really ain't no death, man. Death don't exist, man. And Yahweh said death is extinct, man. So that's all it is, man. You wake up, you go to sleep, you wake up in the spirit world, man. Just like you went to sleep and you woke up in the physical world, man. And you kind of energy don't go nowhere, man. It's just transferred from one point to the next, man. And that's what our spirits are. It's pure energy of who? Of Yahweh Shai, who created us, man. You know? So we gotta help on high, man. And it also reminds me of that story about Elisha and his servant, man. But he was like an understudy with Elisha, man. And he was, you know, he saw all the enemies of Israel encamped about around us. And Elisha, he prayed to the Most High, Yahweh Shai, to open his eyes to let him see that there'll be many more with us than all with them, man. And when he opened his eyes, man, he seen nothing but chariots all around, deep. And what you've been seeing, like chariots all over the place, man. I saw a video a couple of days ago in Russia. They had a whole bunch of chariots. I mean, it was like a fleet of chariots, man. Probably was a couple of fleets of chariots just in line, in order, following one another, man. You know? And that was beautiful to see, because what? The Lord is about to come get us, man. We about to go home, man. Finally, man. We about to be free from this captivity, man. Finally. The Wadi Yahweh Shai, man. You know? But until we get to that point, it's still work to do. We got work to do, man. And while the scripture says work while it is yet day, you already see that the grinding is ceasing. You already seeing that. You go all out to the world, you go all around the world, you see nothing but the grinding ceasing. People losing jobs, millions of people are on unemployed, trying to get some type of insurance, unemployment insurance. You know, millions of people out here trying to figure out what they're going to do, living in houses that shit, soon as the economy steps back up, they're going to fuck around and get evicted. Because they couldn't pay their rent for months, man. So now they in arrears. You know, the U.S. trying to scramble to get all kinds of money together to give the people that gave $1,200 checks out like that was going to help people. That shit was gone. Soon it was announced that checks were getting checks, that shit was already gone, man. You know? And it's not going to bounce back to regular, man. You got to go in the store 3 at a time. You standing in a line. You got to wear a mask. You got to, you know, and these stores, they thirsty for money. That's why they opening up. That's why they opening back up. That's why they opening back up with limited rules, man. And ain't nobody rushing to the store to spend money, man. Which out here, they rush to the sneaker store to get some fucking Jordans, man. They said Jordans sold out in 45 minutes here in Hawaii, man. And you see where the people's minds are at, folly and setting great dignity, man. The rich getting richer and the poor getting poorer, man. You could have used that Jordan money to eat or something. Now they're gonna have to eat them Jordans when famine hit, man, because that's coming. It's here in the earth, but it's gonna be magnified, man. Especially here in America, man. And we live in Hawaii, which 90% of the food is imported, man. So shit, a ship stop, a 2-ship stop, it's over for this place, bruh. These people gonna get grizzly out here, but GMSHAWAII is gonna have charge of his elect, man. You know. So it's a beautiful thing, man. We working for something. We got a prize, man. We working for salvation, man. That penny, man. And oh, what a glorious penny it is, man. You know? So, yeah, bro, man. We just count the cost, man. Remember what you signed up for, man. What you ain't signed up for it. And how about GMSHAWAII put it on your spirit so you can sign up for it, man. And you woke up, you heard the truth, you went out, and you start prophesying, preaching, and telling people, man. You know? Keep doing it. You know? Keep your feet down, 10 toes down, man. You see, Jake is serious about his wickedness, man. Jake be out here 10 toes down in wickedness, man, but won't even get a toe down in righteousness, man. We're doing a righteous thing, man. These are the righteous acts that we rehearsing amongst one another, and that we're doing, and we're going out, man, because we're preaching the word of the Heavenly Father, man. We didn't make this up. I was just thinking, the movie Malcolm X, we didn't lay it on Plymouth Rock. You know what I'm saying? No, but we didn't make this up. This is not something that we just sat up in the crib and just like, you know what, I'm gonna go out and get the Bible. I'm just gonna tell people something. No, man. This is the truth, man. All evidence point to the fact that we are the Israelites. And all evidence points to the fact that the so-called white man is the nation of Edom, man. And you're gonna be destroyed, man. What you think you out here? You think this devil out here doing righteousness in his judicial system, man? Fuck no, man. How many Israelites caught up in the red tape of the judicial system, man? That ain't a righteous institution. The Most High ain't behind that. He ain't with that, man. First of all, you got heathens judging the Lord's people, man. Blowing off, man. You know, because how can somebody that's not accustomed to doing righteous do righteous? He can't. Scripture says, who can turn a wicked, who can make an unclean thing clean, man? You know, only the Most High can make things that's crooked straight, man. And he made Esau crooked. He didn't make him straight, man. So the Lord ain't with him, man. He ain't with the system. He not with none of this. And in fact, he's going to come and destroy it, man. Rightfully so. Because they're not even destroying us, his people. You know, we were a people without a land, without a home, without a nationality. People calling us color black, skin, and our skin is brown. But we're known as black people down here, and red people are known as white people down here. That shit is off, man. That shit is off, man, because that's not true. These other nations, they ain't being called yellow people. They ain't being called brown people. They ain't being called something else than what they is, man. You know, but we're the only people on the earth that don't have a nation, man, that weren't being called. That's why the Lord said, He's gonna call those that were not a people, a people, man. Because we were calling ourselves Black, Latino, Native American, Hispanic, Spanish, Hispanic. Where is the land of Hispanic at, man? Where's Negro land at, man? And don't say Africa, man, because Africa is a continent, man. Multiple different peoples living on it, mainly Israelites, and you got Hamites living on that motherfucker, man. And you got Edomites there too, and you got Moabites there too. Okay? So this thing is all about nation building. That's something that I noticed that is an issue on this side, man. Is when you think about nationalism, it's like a buzzword here, because they automatically assume that you're like this super hardline racist and all this other shit. Look, man, we about our nation, man, and we're talking about our nation, and what does it consist of? The kingdom of heaven is for our nation. The kingdom of heaven is not for all nations. Now, eventually these nations gonna benefit, like Apostle Sahar said a long time ago. Shit, even Esau in the kingdom of heaven gonna benefit from the kingdom. How? Because he's gonna be able to breathe fresh air, man. Real clean air, man. Something that's impossible to breathe here in America, man. Here in this world, man. Clean water. The nation's gonna have clean water, man. Real clean water, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is we talking about during slavery. Shit, even the worst food in the kingdom is gonna be better than the best food here in this place, man. The worst. For real, man. So we're telling our people the good news, because our people need some good news, man. Our people need some good news for real. You know, you look at what's going on with Jake out here and there. You look at the state that our people are in, man, and they're through everywhere. Yeah, I've been to South America. I've been to, obviously I was born and grew up and lived in North America. I've been to other countries, man, when I was, you know, traveling back in the day, man. You know? So I've seen a lot of things, man. I'm not sure amount of time on this earth, but, you know, one thing that's consistent is Jake's condition. No matter where you go, if it's Israelites there, you can expect the worst, them living in the worst conditions, man. You know, in order to make your condition alleviate some of the, you know, the things that hold us down, namely the curses, what Jake got to do, they got to sell out, man. Jake got to sell out to get a nice house, man. Something that you're supposed to have here. These fucking heathens, they come over here, first generation, they got brand new houses, man. They leaving their kids and shit, they dropping dead, leaving their kids wills and shit. Not our people. Not our people. Our people don't got that, man. You know? And it ain't just, our people don't just consist of Negro, Latino, Native Americans. You got Israelites that look like the other nations, man. Catching the hell, man. Growing up fucked up, eating fucked up food, man. You go to the supermarket, it's pork every fucking where, man. And the kingdom of heaven, guess what? Ain't gonna be no pork to sell, man. Ain't gonna be no shrimp, crab, lobster for sale. Ain't gonna be no conch. Ain't gonna be no rat, cat, dog. None of that, man. You get caught eating some shit like that, you're gonna be destroyed, man. You going off, man. And that's what this place don't want. This place doesn't want righteous order. Okay? This place doesn't want righteous order. And I'm on my way to camp right now. I just did an impromptu live show while I was driving. You know, we're gonna start the camp up in a little bit, Lord willing. You know, all things permit. This is probably how about GMSHAWAII. But yeah, I just wanted to make this, you know, quick lesson, man. It's just crazy, man. Like, you know, hey, we became the enemies for the truth. Can we speak the truth, man? Like Paul said, have I become your enemy because I tell you the truth? You can't tell the truth in this world, man. These people love lies, man. But we won't tell it, man. Because the Lord put it on our spirit to do it, man. And he's the power of truth. He's the power of justice. And it's only right that his people get justice, man, that have not received it, man. Because you ain't going to receive no justice here. You know, you're going to receive torment and destruction in this place, man. That's why this place is not our rest, man. So yeah, I'm riding down one of the main strips here in Hawaii, Waikiki. We're gonna see, you know, what it looked like, man. It is still bare, but we remember that we prophesied through spirit power, Yahweh by GMSHAWAII, all this is gonna happen. We told these people years ago, man. Hey, all these places gonna be built or boarded up. Ain't gonna be nobody shopping and buying nothing. Ain't gonna be no jobs. And nobody listened. Everybody just walked by, thought we was scoffing, talking shit. You know? Everybody just ignored us. blocking. You know? But now look, reality's setting in. Reality's setting in. Look what's happening, man. People ain't got no jobs. People are broke, busted and disgusted, and it's gonna get worse. It's not gonna get better for this place, man. It's not gonna get better for Esau's wicked kingdom, man. This place is just gonna progressively get worse, man. And they opening this thing up because they, for whatever reason, thinking that they're gonna bounce back. It ain't gonna bounce back. I was reading something earlier saying that 31 cities in America are billions of dollars in debt, man. Billions of dollars, bro. This street right here, this is all Kalakaua Street, man. You got all these high-end stores, Gucci, Yves Saint Laurent. Now they putting stuff back in windows. A couple of weeks ago, this place was boarded up, man. A couple of weeks ago, this place was boarded up, man. You know? So they opening it back up slowly but surely. But at the end of the day, hey, man, it ain't gonna bounce back, man. And we going out here and prophesy and preach in the holy name of Yahweh Shai. So, hey, with that, we want to praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Shai, by Shimon Hawai. Say double honor to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone for teaching His word and truth and sincerity and for ruling well. Hey, and salutations to my fellow Oscars. Keep pushing, keep striving. We almost out of here. Hey, shalom, and please just tune right in to the live show we about to have for the church, man. So, hey, shalom.